Jeremy Clarkson's rush to get on stage for awards revealed. Clarkson's Farm star Lisa Hogan revealed she and Jeremy Clarkson arrived to the National Television Awards (NTAs) in a rush, just 10 minutes before they went on stage. The Irish actress and model has risen to widespread fame with her regular appearances on the Prime Video show, Clarkson's Farm. Filmed at Jeremy Clarkson's Diddley Squat farm in Chadlington, Oxfordshire, the documentary follows the day-to-day life of a farmer. Ms. Hogan began dating the former Top Gear and Grand Tour host back in 2017 and lives in Oxfordshire with him. On Wednesday night, she and Mr. Clarkson took an afternoon off farming and headed to London's O2 Arena to receive an award at the NTAs. They collected the gong for Best Factual Entertainment Program for Clarkson's Farm, which has just released its 4th season on the streaming platform owned by Amazon. But after a glamorous appearance on stage, Ms. Hogan revealed the pair didn't arrive at the awards until 10 minutes before they were on stage, and she forgot her shoes. "I don't have makeup, and I'm in my jeans, and we're stuck in traffic," she said in a video filmed from the back of a car. "We're on our way to the O2 and I have my dress in the back, and I won't have time to put it on." Unable to get to their hotel, the NTA crew found the pair a dressing room to change in the nick of time to do everything from brushing teeth, to applying makeup and having a few pre-award show sherbets. Ms. Hogan shared in a caption, "We might have arrived 10 minutes before being due on stage for the NTAs last night. On the upside, we couldn't enjoy too many pre-show sherbets. On the downside, tube strikes are a pain, especially traffic as gridlock meant we didn't make it to our hotel. Farewell spoiling hair and makeup. Hello NTA Awards crew who found a dressing room for us." Mr. Clarkson appeared at her side looking smart in a black suit and crisp white shirt. But the 65-year-old suffered a slight wardrobe malfunction on stage, seen holding on to his trousers. "I should explain I'm on Mounjaro. My trousers are falling down," he told the audience as Ms. Hogan held him up at the waist. He added, "Lisa's going to hold my trousers up whilst I make a very short speech." He used his time on stage to address the struggles farmers face, saying, "You don't love farming, you love moments of it, it's really tricky right now." The presenter added that his team worked way harder than anyone else in this room, in his acceptance speech. Clarkson's Farm. Kaleb Cooper reveals his biggest problem. The young farmhand from Chipping Norton rose to fame in the first season of the Prime Video show, which was released in 2021. Since then, the star has appeared in all 3 subsequent series, including the 4th iteration, which was released earlier this year across May and June. Mr. Cooper, who already has 2 children with his partner Taya, welcomed the birth of his 3rd child earlier this month. Speaking to the Sunday Times, the 27-year-old has revealed that switching off is his biggest problem. The article added, "He barely seems to sleep. Family holidays involved visiting farms in Cornwall and Devon. Occasionally, he and Taya will venture to Oxford or Banbury to the cinema. More often, they'll take in an agricultural show with the kids. He loves the animals, the kit, the people. His people, the people who keep the nation fed." In response to this, Mr. Cooper said, "What keeps us alive on a day-to-day basis? Is it your phone? Is it your car? Is it your Xbox or your PlayStation or your TV? No, you can live without all of that. What you can't live without is food. I started out selling eggs." Clarkson's Farm star Kaleb Cooper got his start in farming selling eggs around his hometown, the Clarkson's Farm star has told the BBC. "I'm not from a farming background at all, but I learnt from a very young age that I love farming," he said. The 27-year-old said he was 13 when he started selling eggs around his hometown of Chipping Norton, after getting 3 chickens for his birthday. Cooper's comments come off the back of the 3rd series of the hit Amazon Prime program in which he helps Jeremy Clarkson farm the former Top Gear presenter's Oxfordshire land. Explaining his start in the industry, Cooper said, "I think actually the business aspect of farming drew me to it, and then of course the tractors, and then the animals and so on." The father of 3, who is proclaimed to be Chipping Norton born and bred, said he began farming at the age of 12. "For my 13th birthday, my mum didn't buy me a new phone or a new Xbox or anything like that, but in fact she brought me 3 chickens, he said. "I started my first company at 13, selling chicken eggs around Chipping Norton with a basket. Within 2 months of my 13th birthday I had 450 chickens and I used to walk around, knock on people's doors and sell my eggs." Cooper, who has become a fan favorite partly for his ire towards Clarkson's farming shortcomings, explained that he then brought sheep and a tractor before starting his own contracting business at 16. "Because I wasn't born into the industry I thought, I'm never going to be handed down a farm, so I thought I'd become the next best thing, a farm contractor, he told BBC Radio Oxford. I turn it at other people's farms, farm their farm for them, and then leave again. We've now been going for 11 years, it's amazing. His comments coincide with the release of a new children's book he has written, which tells stories of his time farming. I'm a firm believer that young kids should know how to grow a potato, should know where their milk comes from, where their beef and lamb comes from, and how hard it is to produce, he said of his reason for writing the book. Cooper is also the father of 3 young children, and said, I'm very lucky to be on the farm every day, so my kids can come and help me and actually find it's really enjoyable. Of course, as a farmer, I want them to follow in my footsteps, but at the same time I want them to be happy and enjoy what they do, he added.